The words barely left his mouth. Dozens of shadowy figures leapt out from the cracks in the rock wall, cutting off our only way out. The leader was dressed in a black robe, gripping a massive ghost head blade. The Song family's head guard let out a terrified shout. "It's Wang Li, the Wang family's ghost blade. He's a peak-tier fighter. What the hell is he doing here? Didn't the master say this whole area was already cleared out?" Wang Li let out a cold laugh. "None of you are walking out of here alive today." And just like that, the Wang family's assassins swarmed in like a pack of starving wolves. In just a few minutes, the Song family's guards were getting absolutely crushed. Song Shuhui was surrounded by a few loyal guards in the middle, and he was already scared out of his mind. "Don't kill me! I'm the young master of the Song family. I've got money. I'll pay you. Just don't kill me." Wang Li dragged his blood-dripping blade forward, closing in on him step by step. "Kill you? The Song family's money is going to be ours anyway." One by one, the guards dropped, and Wang Li's blade was now less than 10 meters from Song Shuhui. Song Shuhui frantically looked around, then his eyes locked onto me. He lunged over and grabbed the handles of my wheelchair. "You're a cripple anyway. You're just a waste of space. Least you can do is give your life for the future head of the Song family." And with that, Song Shuhui threw every ounce of strength he had into a kick, straight into my wheelchair. "Go die!" The force launched me, chair and all, sliding straight toward Wang Li and his massive blade. Wang Li laughed and raised the ghost head blade high, bringing it down hard right at the top of my skull. "Song Shuhui, you piece of trash. You just threw your own crippled brother under the bus." Song Shuhui took the chance and bolted. "My dear big brother, rest easy. I'll burn paper money for you every year on this day, I promise." Time froze. Everyone was just waiting for me to die. But I wasn't going to die. When that blade was just 3 inches from the center of my forehead, I slowly called out a name. "Luoxi, wake up!" The second those words left my mouth, an earth-shattering dragon's roar exploded through the narrow mine shaft, shaking the stalactites from the ceiling into pieces. Wang Li froze mid-strike. Streams of blood shot straight out of both his ears. He let out an agonized scream, and the ghost head blade veered off course. It came down on my wheelchair instead. Dust and smoke erupted everywhere. Every single person stopped what they were doing, staring in horror at the center of the cloud. Then the next second, a tall, upright figure slowly stepped out of the smoke. I brushed the dust off my sleeves and planted both feet firmly on the rubble-covered ground, spine perfectly straight. Not even a trace of the cripple I used to be. Nearby, Song Shuhui, who'd been trying to squeeze through a crack in the wall to escape, looked like his eyes were about to pop out of his head. "How are you standing? That's impossible! You must have used some kind of dark magic!" I didn't even bother with his shock and screaming. I just looked coldly at Wang Li, who was clutching his ears and wailing. "Didn't you just say you were going to sacrifice me with your blade?" He forced his eyes open through the pain. "So what if you can stand? I'll still cut you down." He roared and charged at me again. I stood there without moving an inch, didn't even raise my hand, because I didn't need to. The tiny dragon coiled around my wrist began to move. It slithered down my arm, dropped to the ground, and started growing at an insane speed. In the blink of an eye, it became a massive black dragon over 100 meters long. Its entire body was covered in pitch-black gleaming scales that gave off an icy glow in the dim cave. Its enormous head rose high, pale blue slit pupils cold as death, locked onto every last one of the Wang family's assassins. Wang Li looked up at this colossal creature, and his blade just fell right out of his hand. Everyone in that cave buckled at the knees and hit the ground. This was total domination on a biological level, the kind of fear that's hardwired into your bones. A true dragon has appeared, all living things bow. The Wang family assassins were absolutely terrified. They threw down their weapons and tried to run. "Run! It's a real dragon! Go!" I watched their retreating backs and gave the order, calm as ever. "Leave no one alive." Luoxi opened her massive jaws, and a torrent of black energy came pouring out. Everything the dragon's breath touched, the rock, the walls, shattered and crumbled to dust. In a single exchange, the Wang family's entire elite force was wiped out. The only one left in the cave was Wang Li, the same guy who'd been screaming about killing me just moments ago. Now he was on his knees, shaking all over, and then he just passed out. Luoxi then shifted into human form and walked quietly up behind me. I reached into my pocket and pulled out a handkerchief, and gently wiped the blood from her face. "Luoxi, you did great." Then I walked over to Song Shuhui, who had completely collapsed on the ground. His pants were soaked through. He kept backing up in a panic until his back hit the rock wall. "Big bro, I'm sorry. I'm your little brother. You can't kill me." I stood in front of him, staring down at this guy who used to act like he owned the world. "I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna make you watch. Watch everything you ever wanted become mine." I bent down, grabbed Song Shuhui by the collar, and dragged him out of the secret realm, like a dog on a leash.